Hello, 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 it's Kathy Bedell at MyStampingSpot.com coming to you with, well, I don't know, 10-minute Tuesday. We're not really calling it that anymore, but with the featured bundle of the week. And that bundle is Happy Hibiscus. But before I start, I'm going to show you a couple cool cards that I got. How beautiful and simple is this? It is layered beautifully. This was from Marsha Raponen. She did such a nice job. So she just took some DSP, laid it on gold foil, put it on a basic card base, and then just stamped the three leaves. Very simple. It's gorgeous. Thank you for that card. I love it. And this came from Jean, I believe it did. It came from Jean. I got a nice surprise last week. I got a box with some Halloween candy in it, and she even took the time to do the envelope, which I think is just fabulous. And how cute is the little witch from last year? She did a nice job with the layering, the little tag, and inside, she also lined the inside with DSP, which I thought was pretty unique because I don't think I've ever done that. So that was great. And Jean, thank you very much for that. She sent Reese's peanut butter cups amongst other things, and I have to tell you, Joelle and I, we have been loving them. I have to fight Larry off, though, because he loves them, too. Okay, Happy Hibiscus. This is coming November 5th. It will be an online exclusive. And what is so great about this bundle, first of all, I love this die. It's a very cool die. But what I love about this bundle is this is one of the hybrid embossing folders. So, while I was playing today trying to figure out what we were going to do, I just embossed some granny apple, and I embossed a white, and those are beautiful as they are. But you can also die cut with this. So the Stampin' Up! Logo is on the front, and the die goes like this. And then you can die cut and emboss all in one whack. Now let me show you a card that is for, it's one of the cards for my Stamp Club by Mail in November. That's what I did with this, just on plain cardstock, and then I took a simple sponge dauber and just added color to the center. Put on a wood grain. So that, oh, and look, I also used the label here. Isn't that kind of cool with the edges? It's almost like a ticket, almost. And so, that said, we are going to stamp this beautiful set because it's two-step stamping. And I'm going to show you how to best do this. But that said, I also embossed with the Birchwood 3D embossing folder some granny apple green and some white because I'm not really sure how the card is going to go together. And I just wanted to have options. So I'm going to put those there. We will decide that after. I'm also going to set that aside to be used after. So, I have, oh, and I forgot to wet my cloth. Hopefully I don't need to clean up a mess. I have Melon Mambo, and I thought that that might be one of my best choices to outline my flowers. I forgot to grab a color here, I'm sorry, in the cutter. So I'm doing that now. I want a Melon Mambo card base because the hibiscus just, to me, screams tropical, floral, summer. If you've ever been to Hawaii, they are year-round. Okay, so this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I am just going to set this aside for now with my other pile. I am cutting here a 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be for the inside of my card. I'm not sure what's going to go on the card front, but this will go on the inside. And I'm going to pop that there. Okay, now I have this piece of scrap, and I like that the die matches up with the 3 flowers. They put it on the block so that you don't have to try to do 3 separate flowers. You can do them all at once. And we're going to just stamp like that. Again, this is Melon Mambo because I just liked it. I chose Bubble Bath to do my 2-step stamping with this image. It's going to go over this image. I thought it was just a nice compliment. Let's see if I can get this lined up like that. Isn't that pretty? That again is Bubble. Then I chose Lemon Lolly, all to kind of keep it light and springy or festive-y or islandy. I don't know. I'm making up words at this point. And I'm going to 2-step stamp on this one, like so. Isn't that pretty? I think it's so pretty. And this one I was going to use Coastal Cabana, but decided it was too bright. So I'm pulling out my peach pie, and I may stamp off. Maybe I'll do it. Yeah, I'm going to stamp off and then stamp. There we go. Now, I want you to remember that if you make a purchase this week and I send you the kits, I will die cut and emboss the white flowers. You can always use a sponge dauber to add ink if you decide to make a purchase. All right, now let me show you the easiest way to cut and emboss these. I like to cut this right down, put my scrap over there, and I'm going to bring out my embossing folder and the die that goes with it. The other thing I like to do, which I forgot to bring over, I buy this tape from scrapbook.com. It's blue tape. It comes in 3 packs, and you can even buy a little dispenser, and it's very low tack. I find that washi tape sometimes gets a little too sticky for my liking, and so I kind of have stumbled upon this, and have been using it for a while, and really, really like it. So now I'm just lining up my dies with the floral image, and I'm just going to hold the die down. Okay? And again, logo up. We are going to line up. If you look, there's the big flower, the medium flower, and the little flower. We're going to just line these up. And it kind of almost snaps into place when you have it in the right place. And then you just hold it down. Now you'll run it through your embossing folder with no plates, just the gray plate on top, okay? Through the magic of TV. There we go. And this was my first attempt, and so I'm going to trim this little flower because I'm not loving how this came out. But, you know, really not bad for my first attempt with that folder and all. So there we go. All right, again, we have Hibiscus, Melon Mambo, and white. But then I started, oh, this white's going to go inside. But then I started thinking, oh, we have that really cool, full of life DSP. And it has some beautiful patterns. So I pulled a sheet of this over. And I don't know that I love it on the Melon Mambo, so I may get a piece of white and cut a white base. Now that I'm changing my mind here. So I'm just grabbing a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to score this at 4 1/4 because I cut the Melon Mambo when that's what I was going to use. But then when I decided on this DSP, okay, And I do think that I would like that better. Okay, so I am going to cut this at, well, let's see. Are we going to do vertical or horizontal? Let's see. Let's play with this for just a minute. You know, it kind of looks like the water, the sky. Now, I did go ahead and I cut all kinds of things. We're going to go back and play with those after. But basically, I cut some leaves and I cut some tags. And these leaves we may stamp on. I may stamp on these instead of using these. And I cut some little flowers as well. So I'm going to put those all there. I actually think I'm going to do this card horizontal as opposed to vertical. I'm just trying to decide here. Although if I do that, I get the green in there and it almost looks like the ocean. It's either that. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it horizontal. Put a greenie over here to the side. Okay, so let's cut this. So this is going to be 5 1/4, and I'm going to use mostly blue. Mostly. And I'm going to save that by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. And I am going to go ahead and add this. Hi, Donna, Susan, Shirley. This is, I have to say, Donna, this was not, I did not love this DSP the way a lot of people did when they saw it in the catalog. It was only because so many people, so many of my stampers in particular, raved about it and were ordering it, that I thought, you know, you should get a pack and start working with it and see. And I have to tell you, once I start working with it, I now love it. I love it. Okay, so I am thinking, I'm not going to use the round label, but I do want to show you, look how cool this die is. Isn't that, can you see that clearly? Isn't that really cool? I love that. I do think I'm going to use, whenever I cut dies, I always cut 2 at once. Just because. Then I have extras if I make a mistake. Or, I don't know, many reasons why. So I think I'm going to kind of make a cluster like this. Maybe, same thing with the flowers. I did them 2 at a time. I don't know. I may not even use the flowers. I think I'm going to stamp. I think you can layer these flowers, which are really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? There is no stamp for the little flower, so they have to be in solid cardstock. But I do think I'm going to try to stamp the leaves just to see how it goes, because I have not stamped them yet. So one is more of an outside shape. Where's my granny apple? And one is the inside liner. I had a piece of scrap white. Here it is. Oh, actually, I don't need scrap white because I did die cut. Look at that. I did die cut my leaves. If I can just stamp them right, we'll be good. And if not, I'll stamp them on scrap. And we will hand trim. Okay. Wish me luck. Gee, I almost think. Let's see what the stamp looks like. I almost think I want to stamp this one first. The more solid type image. Oh, come on, you can do it. Not too bad. Let's try this one. Ooh, there's DSP that matches it? Who knew? I did not know there was DSP. Oh, you're talking about the Full of Life. There you go. Yeah, there is so much nice out there. So I didn't do a very good job of this. I may go back and trim it. We'll see. I looked up to see the comments coming in. Now, we could use a different green here. I'm going to stamp it with the same green and see what it looks like. I probably should choose a different one. Well, this is a little tougher because you have to get the veins accurate. Yeah, I didn't get them accurate. That's all right. Yeah, so I definitely should use a second color for this. How about we try a spruce? This may be way too dark. This may be way too dark. Yeah, not bad. I think I would like garden green better. Where's my garden green? Where is my garden green? Here's my garden green. So we'll try the small ones. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go back and do the spruce on this big one rather than waste it. Let's see. So it should kind of outline the leaf and then kind of fill in the white parts like that. But now I'm going to try the smaller ones in garden green and grady apple. Because, hey, I can. I think I will do the lines first this time in garden. It may be easier that way, we'll find out. It's getting cold up here in the Northeast. We've had a very pleasant go of it. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in with the grady apple green. And I definitely think outlining first was the way to go. Definitely a little better. And this one I rushed, but okay. So again, I did the inside grady apple green in the veins and the outline in garden green, and I think that's a great combo together. All right, let's start putting this puppy together. Let me get some dimensionals. Oh, sole mio. All right, let's see here. So, I'm cheating because I liked my arrangement of these flowers when I did this card. So that is how I'm going to try to arrange them. There we go. Pop these two up first. Just leaving this here. I'm going to stamp a greeting after. I'm just leaving it for a place card holder, kind of. And I'm going to put this off to the left a little bit. I know we all have tons of flowers, but this is just so different because they're so textured, which is really nice. And I'm going to pop this one in. Go like that. And let's see, if I'm going to use this leaf, I need to chop it down a little. So let me do that. Of course, the embossing isn't working on this particular leaf now. That's okay. So I'm trying to think. I think I may use the big green leaves. Although I do like the fact that they're kind of the same. You know, like stamped as opposed to solid. So I think I'll put these in with dimensionals. And I might use the small ones with the pink flowers. Whatever I decide to do there. We are going to need some definite gems on this. Hey, Pat, Lynn, how are you guys today? Let's see. I think I like it tilted back this way a little bit. Like that. Maybe even a little bit more. Okay, let's stamp a greeting on here, and then we'll go put the rest of it in. So I have, you make me smile, congratulations, thanks for being so kind. So that thanks for being so kind, you definitely want to use the round one. Oh, which actually, that wouldn't look bad either, would it? I think I want to use this one, though. I think I'm going to do, you make me smile. Oh, you make me smile. Okay. Oh, my blocks are filthy, filthy. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it in Granny Apple Green. I was trying to decide between Granny Apple Green and Melon Mambo, but because I'm using these little Melon Mambo flowers, I think I will do this in Granny Apple Green. Fits very nicely on this label. Let's pop that up on some dimensionals. And again, if you place an order, you'll get 2 of each. This bundle will be available November 5th. It's going to be an online exclusive. But again, even if you don't own the stamps, you could use a sponge dauber because the flowers will be all embossed like these. So you just add some color that way. All right, let's see here. I don't know if I want to add these in around this bouquet. I kind of like what I had done over here, which was kind of popped them up here. Let me get some glue dots. These have some very nice details on them. Whoops, I missed the glue dot. See, they have some beautiful detail on them. Hopefully you can see, there we go. And I think I'm going to put that on a dimensional. Like so. Just going to give it a little fold here. These small leaves, they're like all separate petals, kind of. We're going to need something in there. Now, I think I may do a little chain of flowers coming up here. Let's see how that looks. Might be too much, actually. You know what? I actually think it's too much. I think I like that. I'm just going to add one. I am just going to stick a little glue dot on the bottom, and I am just going to tuck it in here. So I have a dimensional under there, so I'm really going to have to pull that back to get that under. Like that. Here we go. Less is more. Yes. I think you're right. Now we need some decorations. So, I'm trying to get all these little, what are they called? Doohickeys, dimensional backings. All right, I'm glad we didn't put it on the Melon Mambo. I like the blue on the white. It's a little softer. So I have some in color sparkle gems. I have, what else do I have over here? I don't know. Yeah, I don't love these. This is the Regal foiled adhesive back. I do have the simple white pearls, the iridescent ones, which are actually very pretty. Or I have the adhesive back dots, the rainbow dots. But I don't think the colors, I don't think they complement the sky. So I'm going to get rid of those. Whoops, my water bottle. Oh no. I got my card wet, my water bottle dripped. There we go. Pay no attention to that. So believe it or not, I think I like these little iridescent pearls. What do you think? I think I'm going to do the little iridescent pearls. Pop one right in the center there. And I think I'll put one in the center of this little flower. And then maybe a couple of the bigger ones will just pop up here. These are so pretty. And maybe even one down here. And I think that's enough. What do you think? I think I'm going to stamp a flower inside. Or, yeah, I think I'm just going to stamp a flower inside. Let's see. How about we do that little yellow one? So here's the test. Can I do it without making a mess of my card? Can she do it? Just getting some ink on the pink. And I do not have anything to clean because I forgot to. So I'm just going to put a couple sticky notes here. It would be best to clean your stamp. And then you can just stamp. Here we go. Not too shabby. Phew. Pressure was on there. So again, this is Melon Mambo. And I'm just going to add the lemon lolly. The lemon lolly center. It's been a long time since I have two-step stamp. Two-step stamped. And I forget how fun it is. Oh, I think I'm a little off-center. That's not terrible. There we go. Oh, you know what? You make me smile. On the inside, I'm going to put, thanks for being so kind. And I think I will do that in the same Granny Apple green that I did on the front. Okay. There we go. Wunderbar. There we go. Maybe I'll use those other pieces tomorrow. We'll have to see. All right. There we go, you guys. Yeah, the pearls. These pearls really are something else, I have to tell you. I love how iridescent they are. Okay. So that is the Happy Hibiscus. It's pretty awesome how you can stamp and emboss all at the same time. I love that. Cut those out for another card. And I don't know, maybe we'll use these. Look at just the embossing, how beautiful that is. Even if you didn't die cut, if you just embossed. I do want to show you though, look at this, how easy this is. So if you got these kits with just the embossed flowers, well, this is Flirty Flamingo. So even though we didn't use Flirty Flamingo, I'm going to pull that color because that's what this dauber is. Watch how easy it is to just add some little dimension and color to these. It's kind of relaxing. Isn't that pretty? Let's do this big one. You can make them as dark, as light as you want. So you could just do the whole layer in different color. Whoop, just like that. And just make all the flowers different colors. Yes, the otters are going to be available on November 5th. And you are going to see tonight my Stamp Club by Mail for all you girls that do the Stamp Club by Mail. That is going to go tonight because one of the cards in my Stamp Club by Mail, so one is the Hibiscus and one is this really cute otters. Please disregard my whatever that is up there. This is the other Stamp Club by Mail card and the last one. I will offer the bundle for free shipping, either the stamps or the dies. But with Stamp Club by Mail in November, you're going to get a half pack of this DSP. You're going to get a full package of the pearls. These beautiful, these are called Riverside Irregular Pearls. These are very iridescent as well. Isn't this pretty? They're like the, I don't know if that's Lagoon or Peacock, and kind of a gray tone, and then the traditional pearl color. And then, oh, those must be Lagoon, because this is the Lost Lagoon soft cording that I used on this card. So you get a pack of the cording, a pack of the pearls, and a half pack of the DSP, cut 6 by 12. And then you'll get 2 of each of these cards. And you'll be able to add the bundle on, even though it technically wasn't used. I used Unbounded Love. That's part of the 6 month. But you'll be able to purchase this as an add-on to the class if you want to. And you'll see that go out tonight because I have a feeling those otters are going to sell out. So I want to have a handle on how many people are looking to purchase. So register early. Even if you can't pay up front, you can send me a check, or I can send you a PayPal or whatever. But yes, everything will be available November 5th. We have another really cute set, and let me show you the otters. They are so cute with all the dies. But we have another cute set that I almost used this week instead. How cute is that? You are the umbrella to my rainy days. The storm will end and the sun will shine again. Be brave. Look at the little dog. You'd have a little dog looking up at the child. The raindrops. These are, again, November 5th. And these have dies as well. If you're one of my local girls, you will be using this set in club in November. But you have clouds, you have like a rain puddle, some little flowers, some grass, the rain boots, and then the 3 images, an umbrella. Look, there's a little shirt you can put on the dog. There's little boots you can put on the dog. How cute is that? So, and I think these boots go over her. Is that right? Yeah. So you can die cut her out and put a solid boot on there if you want. Oh, perhaps these boots are not for the dog. Oh yeah, these are the kids' boots. They are not for the dog. I take that back. I'm so sorry. But really cute. Really, really cute. This will be coming up the next couple weeks, I think, because I just love it. All right. Well, listen, thank you for being here, you guys. I will see you tomorrow afternoon. And even though it's Wednesday, because I ran late yesterday. And I thank you all for being here. Always grateful for you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.